Hey guys, welcome back to the Final Takeaway Podcast edition. Thank you for joining us. Here is what we have for you on today, Monday, September 8th, 2025. We are bringing you an update on the Lola Doll incident that happened in Georgetown, Guyana, which left social media influencer and musician and popular businesswoman Lola Doll, Lollita Callender is her real name, which left her hospitalized, clinging to her life. That's the last we have on this major breaking tragic story out of Guyana. We spoke about it in the live stream last evening and we wanted to bring you an update to give you the full scoop and let you know what else has happened since we last updated you on this story. So Lola Doll, as she's popularly known, her real name is Lollita Callender of East Rheinveld, Georgetown, Guyana. She is 33 years old and someone recently made an attempt on her life on Saturday evening. We're going to break things down for you. For those of you who are now following this story, we're going to walk you through everything you need to know about this story right now. So stick around. We've got the scoop. And by the way, this news was covered internationally, even in the United States. You all know that Lola Doll is widely known in the Caribbean, the US, Canada, and of course, Guyana, where she's from. Major news outlets such as the New York Post, TMZ, People Magazine, and US Weekly carried this story. That's how major this is. And we have some updates. We're told that there's a woman who was trying to get into the hospital where Lola Doll is being cared for at the Georgetown Hospital. And according to reports, the woman appears suspicious. We don't have her name, but we have a video that was released showing the woman getting into a vehicle, a white vehicle. And the word on the street is that this woman is suspicious and may have gone to the hospital allegedly to see Lola Doll, but could be someone who is targeting her to finalize the situation, if you know what I mean. Someone even said,
"There's a syringe there in the back, trust me. It's a syringe."
As of last evening, the police had issued a wanted bulletin for someone, a man, allegedly involved in the crime. His name is Paul Dabby Jr., also known as Rondell. Now, there's a video circulating showing what looks like Lola Doll, naming names and naming someone by the name of Rondell. We're not sure if that's the same person she was referring to. However, in that video, Lola Doll was in a nutshell saying that she knows she's being targeted. In addition to that, we have a clip where there is a guy who is saying that Lola Doll brought this on herself from the moment she started naming names and called her a snitch and said that's why she's in the position she's in right now.
This Lola thing is there's a disrespectful sister and she out easy. And you can't come on social media and call him my name. Yes, right? You're being a snitch. That's considered snitch. You putting out evidence on social media or them man tying up man and them man, you're giving police information. So you definitely know your life gonna be a threat. Any man will know the streets and know the code. Certain things you can't put out there. It's not an ordinary sister. I don't wish what happened on her. I give thanks, she still got her life. Some things has got happen drastic in one's life. To make ones come to the realization, say, yo, you got drawbreaks. Even if them police hold them on, they will let you out. Because there is a show, I would bet that he got some affiliation with PPP.
So things are getting heated in Georgetown, Guyana. It's getting really, really, really scary. We hope that Lola Doll makes a full recovery and that this matter is investigated to determine who wanted to take out Lola Doll and why. We want to know the motive behind this alleged attempt to take out Lola Doll. Of course, the police are investigating. There is a video that came out shortly after the incident showing someone pulling up and opening fire on Lola Doll while she was seated in her car outside her home on Saturday evening. Let's roll back and bring you the entire story from the top. According to TMZ, influencer Lola Doll is fighting for her life after drive-by shooting in Guyana. Lola Doll, a popular social media star, is fighting for her life after someone attempted to take her out last Saturday evening. According to the Guyana Police Force, the 33-year-old was ambushed on Saturday around 11:30 p.m. while she was sitting in her car when a man on a motorcycle rolled up and opened fire, hitting her multiple times across the face and body. Lola Doll, whose real name, as I mentioned earlier, is Lollita Callender, was rushed to the hospital where she remains in critical condition. That's the last we know about her condition, but we will continue to follow this story. We understand that the cops are reviewing CCTV footage from nearby in the vicinity where this incident happened, which showed a man fleeing the scene immediately after and are actively searching for the suspect, who fled the scene. As of now, the police are on the hunt for a man in connection with the alleged attempt on Lola Doll's life. The man, as I mentioned earlier, his name is Paul Dabby Jr., also known as Randall of Degar Park. The Guyana Police Force is urging anyone who witnessed the incident or has information to come forward. You can also call and share your information anonymously by calling 911 or by going to the nearest police station. Lola Doll has about 51,000 followers online and is known for her provocative social media posts and music videos. Her latest post on Instagram, which was a photo shared on Saturday last, garnered a lot of support from her fan base. "Stay strong, Lola, praying for a speedy recovery," one of her fans wrote. "Praying for you, babes," another one wrote. Of course, there is one section of the community that doesn't feel empathetic towards the situation. There are people who has no sympathy for her at this point in time. They believe she brought this on herself and therefore she should suffer the consequences. However, there's another section of society that is empathetic regardless of her persona, regardless of everything that she has done and said in public, regardless of whose toes she stepped on. There is a section of society that sees the human side to this all. That human side is, this is a person. She is unique in her personality, but at the end of the day, she is a person. She could be your sister, your aunt, your cousin, your friend. She is a person. So opinions are divided on this entire situation. But at the end of the day, someone tried to take her out, and that person should be brought to justice, regardless of Lola Doll's personality. Let's read a couple of social media comments before we end this podcast today. One person wrote, "Wicked people all over. The hate is real. People are really out here walking around without hearts." Another person said, "OMG, how people can be so heartless. I hope her son is okay. Prayers up for you, Lola." Yet again, another social media commenter said, "Lola Doll spoke on this. She named names, says name called, came into her shop, etc." That's the story I was telling you about earlier with the video, where we saw Lola Doll saying that she knows she's been targeted and that someone had come to her home, her shop, and she believed the person was wrecking the place, so to speak, as if they were planning a hit. The commenter went on to say that Lola Doll said who the person was connected to. Names are out there. Hope she kept the CCTV footage of who came as she said she would. Another commenter says, "This is so sad. I wish her speedy recovery. Just keep the faith and God will do likewise." In addition to that, someone else says, "The police will never find a clue. Just another unsolved mystery. So sad. Wishing her a full recovery. Hope the police find that person," says another commenter. And last but not least, there is another comment here that says, "But when she reported that someone she knew was trying to take her out a few months ago, y'all probably did nothing. The Guyana Police Force is a joke, a big joke. Get well soon, Lola." So as you can see, comments are mixed, opinions are divided, but there are people who are sending out love and sympathy and empathy to Lola Doll and wishing her a speedy recovery. Let us know what you think in the comment section about all this that is going down in Georgetown, Guyana. You guys stay safe and watch your back, because you never know who is looking and maybe targeting you because you are a social media influencer. You said something that rubbed someone the wrong way. You ruffled some feathers, stepped on some toes. You never know. You might be out there doing your thing, thinking you are just being artistic, using your gifts and your talents. But little do you know, there are people who are watching and waiting. People who think You don't deserve to have what you have and are waiting to take all of that away from you, okay? So be careful, be very careful, and we will reach back up here on the Final Takeaways podcast very, very soon. So stick around and stay connected. Subscribe and turn on YouTube notifications so you can get a ping every time we upload a new video, or if we're having a live stream, so you can join us or you can come by and watch our videos at your leisure. Thanks for stopping by. Stay tuned for what's coming up next.